Sundays for the men. Got Sundays for the men. Sundays for the men. Got Sundays for the men. We're talking Sundays for the men. Got Sundays for the men. On Sundays for the men. Sundays for the men. Got Sundays for the men. Roxbury softball. Got Sundays for the men. On Sundays for the men. Sundays for the men. Got Sundays for the men. Sundays for the men.
Woo! We are back as promised 1 week later and a day on a Friday evening in the most beautiful part of northeastern North America, Roxbury. Here we are. This is the SFM Sundays for the Men podcast on a Friday evening, preceding 3 games tonight, providing the weather holds out. You have Ricky Diffendale here, veteran host of the SFM podcast and several other successful podcasts, varying success. To my left, working our way around the table at this point, although we're expected to be joined by more people, we have the former mayor of Roxbury and the commissioner of the Roxbury Men's Professional Softball League, Mr. Alex Diffendale.
Hey, how you doing?
We have, from beyond the grave, a direct line to heaven, or purgatory, to Chris Healy.
You know it doesn't rain in God's country, right?
We'll put that to the test tonight, that old creed. But Chris is here, and he might actually make picks tonight. He's in last with 0, but he's 0 for 0. So we'll see if Chris
can't lose if you don't pick.
You can.
Yeah, you're not winning anything.
Still important. You didn't lose, though.
Yeah, you did. You lost at that pool.
I've never hit it. You can't say I lost it.
You didn't win it.
You got to pay for Bob Fred's dinner.
That's
Across the table from Chris Healy is former mayor of Roxbury and a legend in these parts. His name is Sean Baggs Rudolph.
And as always, I like to remind everybody that Trotter's got a light switch cock, and Bob Fred has full-blown AIDS.
And Ricky wears a toupee. Wasn't
Yeah.
there another thing?
And Bob Fred almost killed meat with AIDS himself.
Hi, mate.
Oh,
Is he over there?
No, they're not. I don't think they're
Oh, you didn't hear?
Excuse me. That was an accidental, the first of many accidental button pushes.
That's fine.
And to the legendary Baggs' left, we have our longtime engineer and tech guy and really good friend, William Henry Trotter IV. He will be marching with the Gladioles tomorrow. Trombone in hand, trombone in mouth.
Bay Ridge Billy.
Billy, how are you?
Hi, everyone. I'm
Shaving
great.
Billy.
I did shave.
Babyface
Oh,
Bill.
self-too.
You cut yourself.
Babyface
How do you?
Bill.
You're like 27. How do you cut yourself still
30,
shaving?
actually.
Yeah, and
You're
he cut himself.
30?
He
That's
shaves-
even worse.
He shaves with a spoon.
Do you use a single razor?
No, it was an old blade.
Should
Did you get a knife? Or what? You're 30.
He uses
shave
one of
with
those
no
straight
blades.
blades that the barber uses.
Did I really cut myself?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, right here.
Let's
you
see,
should
I
just
wanna
cut
see
yourself
it.
right here. Right here next
Did I
time.
really?
Can't see.
Right
Move
here,
your hand.
Trotter.
Could
Yep.
be ketchup.
It could be a zit.
It could
It's a
be.
shame he didn't get an artery when he was
Probably.
doing that.
Jesus Christ.
R.I.P. 22579.
Oh, God. Okay. So here we are on a Friday. A few games on the docket tonight. None on Sunday, as it is America's birthday, Independence
are.
Day.
Yeah.
As we see 2 hulking, lumbering figures across the field from our vantage point. That's Big Daddy Greg, and Anthony will be joining us in just a few minutes.
Anthony looks like he's already
Question:
winded.
how old is the country?
I can't do that kind of math.
America?
What's
Yeah.
2021
200
minus 1776?
17,000.
245 years.
He's
Get up. He's serious.
he's like fucking Matt Damon. He's
Okay.
like Good Will Hunting all of a sudden.
Is that true?
Yeah, it is. 245
Oh,
years
he's
old.
Rain Man.
Good Bags Hunting.
Wow, a couple of years we're at 2 1/4, 2 1/2.
Dustin Hoffman. We look good. We look good for 245.
He saw that written on a blackboard and
No,
when he
I
was
heard-
sweeping up a room.
I know. I saw it on a commercial. That's why.
You could have fooled us. You should have kept it going.
So yeah, America's birthday coming up. Unpredictable weather this weekend, starting with tonight. So we're hoping to get 3 games in tonight. We're hoping to get banned in the sand in without. I mean, it's rain or shine, but it'd be better without rain. Anyway,
Call it.
let's get into this past week's games. We haven't been together in 8 days. Much has happened. Starting with last Friday, we had 2 games on the slate, the Sharks and the Goons, the Corp and the Phlegm. In the early game, the 8-10 game, it was a short-handed Goons team.
Oh.
Bags was in right field.
Our outfield is missing.
Baggs was in right field. He held his own, snagged a nice line drive. I was literally camped under a lazy fly ball and dropped it.
Classic.
Absolute classic.
Absolute.
They only got one run out of it. We did come back a little bit, but the bats.
He probably didn't use two hands, did he?
Me?
Nope. Not a
I think the
chance.
problem was that I was in between using two hands and
Was
I
it the
panicked.
glare of the sun that was not there?
No, it was 8 p.m.
Well, he was trying to adjust his toupee while he was trying to make the catch, and
You figured the hat would hold it down.
No.
Anyway, we lost the game 10-1. It was the Sharks' first win of the season, I believe.
Hey, you know what? You're never going to win them all.
Listen, you're not. Craig pitched very well that night, struck out a bunch of our guys.
Oh, there's a
he was
surprise.
definitely a little motivated too. I mean,
He was. He welcomed Schulte to the league for
twice?
real and struck him out twice.
Ugh.
But Schulte took it like a man. Anyway, the Sharks beat us 10-1. Sharks over the Goons, that is. And then in the nightcap, which I watched from my terrace, actually, guys, which was nice. And I saw destruction. The Corp beat the Flames 17-3.
I thought it was 17 too.
It was. We covered. It was destruction. It was a mercy.
Yeah.
Okay,
What
it
was
was
the line on it?
14.5.
Yes. Cover.
And they covered it. The Corp covered it.
First cover of the year, I think.
Big Daddy Greg and Anthony are in the house. They're going to have to share mics with some of the guys here and figure out
Only-
seating.
Only
But
if we stand up
What happened to all the
6'9".
mics?
what happened to Anthony
hear?
not
This is all the
coming?
mics.
We used to have like 5.
You
We
didn't
have
hear?
4.
Where's the fourth? In front of me?
1, 2, 3, 4.
So I have to get into this right away. Anthony, you said you weren't coming to the podcast, but here you are. What's the deal with that?
Greg picked me up.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, was that the issue?
No, it was...
And Greg, thank you for finally
Double
coming
H
to a
didn't wanna come
podcast. Okay, so the guys
Love
are
the
here.
shirt. Love the shirt.
We're just going through the previous week's games. We are now on to Sunday, where we had a couple marquee matchups leading off the day on last Sunday, 10 a.m. We had the Bombers and the Sharks. Sharks bats were hot after putting a hurting on the Goons, but the Bombers still have not lost since last opening day, 2020. They dispatch of the Sharks 8-3, and then almost the unanimous choice for game of the week lived up to it as the Corp and the Bush Leaguers faced off in a 9-inning epic, which unfortunately for the Corp ended in a 3-2 loss. I believe Timmy Feimer walked it off.
Yes, with a base hit. It was a base hit, clean base hit, but the ball doesn't get to the outfield. There's no excuse. He probably would have scored anyway.
My favorite part of the game, as I was watching from this deck, is G.O.D. pitching. He throws a ball up. I can't see home plate from here, but I knew he got a strikeout because all you heard was, "Fucking A!" screaming at the top of his lungs. They lost
We had our
3-2.
chances to get the runs in. We just didn't get them in. We had guys left on base.
Was by far the game of the week, though. Fantastic game to watch.
I was playing right field.
Nice.
Alex has been getting a lot of
How
burn.
many balls did you drop?
0.
Oh, 2 out of his stomach.
How many did Jerry steal from you?
0. I stole one from him, actually.
Oh, all right.
Shoulder.
Okay.
That is correct.
That was the game of the week at 11:30. Bush Leaguers over the Corp 3-2. You had the Shockers and the Bockers at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
And I believe it was the Shockers prevailing 9-6 over the Bockers.
They hit.
So
hit
there
the
that
ball.
was. And then the Castaways and the Flam at 2:30.
Can I rewind 1 second?
Yeah.
Brian the Tap House couldn't get out of bed for a 1 p.m. game.
No, he couldn't.
And that's
3
embarrassing.
separate people came to get it. I watched people walk by to wake him up.
Should
said
be
he
at
was
least
up.
7 cases.
It's not the first time this has happened.
Or just
I
don't.
think he's missed the 2:30 game.
Just don't come anymore.
How's that possible?
9-6 Shockers over the Bockers.
How's that possible not waking up for a 1 o'clock?
Clearly
You wake
they
up
did-
so drunk.
Well,
Clearly, they
if he
didn't
went
need
to bed
him.
at 7 o'clock in the morning. Probably you could do that.
Cocaine from home drug.
His father listens to the program.
Well,
Also, I
No
feel like
drugs.
it's the opposite.
Yeah.
yeah, I was about to say if cocaine
So I think you're wrong.
then he'd be, you know.
Alcohol's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
I love it.
Anyway,
If it was the other thing, he'd be up for the 10 a.m. No problem.
Yeah.
the 2:30 game, Castaways Phlegm. The Castaway bats wake up and put a 16-1 beating on the Phlegm in 4 innings. Am I reading that correctly?
Yep.
No.
It was a-
it was
Explain what
5.
happened.
It was a technicality.
It was
Explain the technicality.
4 innings.
I wasn't there. I was behind the bar. So I couldn't.
The ump said
yeah.
that's the game, and we all left the field.
It's the umpire's
no one,
fault.
and no one seemed upset about
Was that
Oh,
John?
no, there was one person who was upset about it. The
Was that
coach
John?
won.
What happened?
it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They thought it was mercy after 4. The umpire went left field. And the Castaways did not correct me.
I was playing.
Well, Rusty did not correct me.
I was about to say, for the record, the Castaways also thought it was the 5th.
If the scoreboard was working,
For the record,
Yes.
if Bama knew it was the 5th, why didn't you just say that?
Or
Correct.
the 4th. Yeah,
Or
he
the
told us
4th.
afterwards, and I wish he had said
Why didn't
something
you just
earlier.
protest
I would have
it?
left the field.
Yeah.
Everyone
don't-
ran off the field.
Listen, it was a 15-run game. I don't think they cared.
They could have come back. Anything could happen.
You're right.
And
It is
Bauman
slow
did
pitch
admit that.
softball.
So that was Sunday. We go to Monday. We had the Bombers and the Corp. Another battle of the Titans, but the Bombers again. still have not lost since last opening day 2020. They
so
beat the
much.
Corp 10-5. What happened?
Had guys on base, couldn't get them in. Classic Corp, classic Yankees. Had guys on base all night, couldn't get them in. They did. God was late to the game. Jerry started the game, couldn't find the strike zone a little bit. They took advantage. They scored about 6 runs, and that was it. They couldn't fight back.
These are delicious, by the way.
They're delicious.
You're
They
I
taste
don't
like
drink
ice
seltzer.
pops.
I can't drink a seltzer, man. I just can't do it.
That in no way, disclaimer, that in no way is a knock on Jerry. Jerry, I'm sorry.
Wow.
I was gonna wake up dead.
That just changed your life right there.
Greg's
What is
drink.
this?
Oh, you guys are sharing a seltzer?
What is this? No, I want to see what the can says.
They're giving each other AIDS.
Passing it
It's
around.
Bud Light.
I'll give you some Bud
Cherry
Light.
limeade.
It is.
Oh, you're
Oh,
not.
I would drink
cherry. I
that.
like a good cherry limeade.
I'll drink that.
I'm not gonna drink though because it
Guys,
touched Chris's
little
lips.
flavors, too.
What's that? You want what?
You guys all
Can't say anything.
have diseases now. Hofstra Red.
You want some?
No.
No, I don't want it.
Just throw it on the motherboard, the soundboard. Fuck them.
Anyway, Bombers beat the Corp 10-5. The Bockers beat the Castaways 13-7. Anthony, take us through it and all the painful details.
Well, we didn't have a pitcher, so James Caffrey pitched. Then
Did he? Is that his debut? Did he
That was
pitch?
his-
He pitched a couple innings for the Young Guns, right?
Maybe like in games that got out of hand, he did.
but he couldn't really find the strike zone. He kind of struggled, and just went all downhill from there.
Oh, God.
We just
A lot of walks.
a lot of walks.
He was thinking about his candles.
They had some hits too.
And his dogs.
They had some hits. You know, can't knock that. They did have some hits, but we didn't hit enough.
Who was
I was
that?
about
That
to
was
say,
a Bocker game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a game you had to have, too. You'll get him.
That one and the other one.
Okay, like, what, I got
So
10 seconds left to
yeah,
hear?
we lost 13-7 to the Bockers, which isn't good.
What I can go up to.
Yeah, Greg, we'll get the.
Okay. And we have Wednesday's results. Sharks, Castaways, and the Castaways lose
Again.
5-3 to the Sharks. Anthony, take us through it. All the painful details.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
Oh, my God. I mean, look, you guys had chances of scoring that game, too, especially at the end. Just a little comeback in the last inning.
Well, the beginning we had runners on, and Caffrey tagged up the second for no reason. Got thrown out. Took us out of the
Who
inning.
drew him out?
Kid bites out.
Shark.
Murdoch?
No, Billy Espo.
Oh, Mitch.
Ooh,
Billy
ooh.
Espo. And then the second inning we had runners on, and Kenny hit into a double play. Took us right out of the inning.
How could Kenny hit it into a double play when
not
he's
here.
in Jamaica?
What did Brian Peaky Blinders Doyle do?
He had a couple
He
hits.
had a couple hits.
He's got some
couple
haircut.
walks, but
That is some
and then they had one inning where like a fluke fly ball like dropped in right center, and then they scored 4 runs that inning, and that was the whole game. And then we made a push at the end. We cut it to 5-3. We had the tying runs on. Caffrey came up, lined out to left field, and we lost the game.
So the Corp, the Yankees, and the Castaways get guys on and can't finish.
Yeah.
And then as the drizzle began, as the lightning flashed in the distance, the Goons and the Bockers locked horns. The Goons put up 7 in the first inning.
Great game.
First pitch by Sean Naus.
Sean Naus went Yak City,
Yeah.
first pitch. Keith Naus went Yak City later in the game, as did Gary Boat Clubs.
The
But
Naus
this one he
sisters,
pulled.
the Naus sisters are.
Get me up and we'll win this game.
Get me up and we'll win it. Well, he didn't get up. Even though the Bockers came back a little bit, it didn't feel as close as it was. The Goons win 10-9, ho-hum.
Gary,
The
game
Bockers did
Gary,
cover, and I picked the Bockers.
Gary,
and they
game
covered.
time is 9:30.
Gary was
9:30.
playing darts and missed the start of the game and had to bat last in the lineup, and I think that played a role because
Was that the actual reason?
Yeah.
That
Was
was.
he in the
I
Buffaloes?
someone said darts. I don't know. When Gary's late, you assume darts.
Oh, okay.
Or
Or was he playing a
I
breeze?
thought he came by and was like, "Oh, I was playing darts."
He could have been playing a
That
breezy.
was the
No, you were
lowest
playing a breezy,
thing
right?
I've ever heard.
So that was the previous week's games, and let's get into the standings now. As it stands on July 2nd, 2021, here are the standings. The Bombers in first place, 4-0, have
There's a
not
fucking surprise.
lost since, unbelievably, opening day of 2020.
You're right, Dubs?
Is it really that unbelievable? Come on.
It's pretty unbelievable.
It's not that unbelievable.
You lose a game.
You know what's more harder? You know what's harder
Dubs
to
needs
do?
a hug right now.
What the Flem's doing right now. To have not won a game in 2 years.
There's no doubt in my mind we lose to the Fleming next time we play them.
We've done that before.
The Bush Leaguers
You
are
lost
sitting
to
in
Fleming?
second place at 2-0. The Corp and the Goons are tied for third place at 3-2.
It's a fight for third place tonight.
Although the Corp does have a plus 16 run differential and the Goons have a plus 1.
Hey.
It's nice not to be in the red, though. We're usually in the red.
That is true.
You have the Bockers at 2-2.
Would you like one?
You have the Shockers at 2-2. You have the Sharks at 2-3. You have the Castaways at 1-3.
Ooh.
And the Phlegm at 0-5. And what's their run differential?
Minus 55.
Minus 55.
11 runs a game.
Minus
It
55.
is big break. Is AA on the hot seat at the early stage of the season?
I think so.
I was told that Mike O'Shea's going to be giving me the lineup tonight, so.
Well, Kevin Fox was not happy after the last loss. I heard.
Ownership?
He was very unhappy.
Was
with
he
it.
there?
I heard he had someone messaging him the updates.
I hope I get fired.
For AA, it is the... They got to turn this thing around.
You can't hear it.
Oh, he can't hear. Dubs can't. He's not wearing headphones.
It is the final
There's
countdown.
headphones there. Oh God,
I don't think he even wants to hear it.
that's gonna get flagged by YouTube.
Oh yeah.
So don't
Half of
worry.
what we put up gets flagged.
Don't worry, Dubs. Kevin saw me before the game and he gave me the bottle of Sarah Jerry, so no pressure.
It's still in there. That's nice. Anyway, let's see if they crack one open. Who you guys playing tonight?
We'll
get into
the Bush
it.
League is
I'll
at
get into
7:30.
Okay, before we make our picks, let's get into the picks standings, Billy. I want to go from the bottom to the top, which we know Chris is at the bottom.
Yes,
hopefully
loves
6
the
feet
bottom.
under
Power,
the bottom.
power
I'm
bottom.
always a bottom.
I bet you I'm right behind
In
you.
last, in 11th, we have Chris with a whopping 0 correct.
I haven't filled one out though. I mean, that's the whole thing. I'm gonna start tonight.
He's gonna make a comeback.
That's
Send
still
it.
0.
He said filled it out, so he's definitely has.
You're in the chat. You can always make the picks.
Yeah.
I'll do it right now.
No, you
Yeah,
can do
okay.
it live on the air.
No, do it live.
All right.
Do it live.
Tied for 8th, we have myself, Sean, and Cobb
Really?
with 7. In 8th, we have Double A with, in 7th, we have Double A with 8.
I thought you said I was in third.
I was doing
No,
terrible.
we're tied for
Greg,
8th.
you're skyrocketing.
You said I was at
I'm
9
betting
before.
against the Castaways every game.
Yeah, well, shit happens.
Let him read the standings.
Yeah, don't interrupt me.
I don't trust Billy at all.
Fuck Billy and his motherboard.
God damn it, read it.
I'm turning all of you off. Tied for 3rd, we have Zach, Alex, Bobby, and Mike O'Shea with 9. In 2nd is Greg with 10. And in 1st is this fucking host prick Ricky with 14. 14.
The kid's hot.
All it does is pick favorites. Like I've heard.
It's worked out for him.
Pick the goons every game.
Tide's
It's
gonna turn.
instinct.
The tide will turn.
They were favorites last game.
Last game, we're rarely favorites.
How was that not a pick 'em? Because they're playing well.
Yeah.
All right. What was it?
1.5 in the Bockers cover.
It was a good spread.
Accurate.
Vegas knew.
Accurate
Th-
spread.
So we all lost on the hook.
I picked the Lockers.
Oh,
I also think
I did not.
the
I picked the Bockers too, and I picked the
won.
Goons and I lost. I lost on the hook.
You lost on the hook.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's get
they were up
into
7-0.
I know.
this
And they
week's
shit.
tilts. Starting with tonight, Friday night, July 2nd. 3 games on the docket. First one, Castaways plus 7.5. Almost threw up. Versus the Bush Leaguers. Castaways plus 7.5 versus the Bush Leaguers. Al, who you got?
I'm gonna redo my picks from what I put in the chat. I'm gonna take the Castaways plus 7.5.
You're an idiot.
7.5's a lot of runs. 7.5's a lot of runs. Do you have your pitcher tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, 7.5. I'll take the
You're
Castaways.
pitching?
No.
Oh,
I'll take the Castaways.
okay. Go ahead, Chris.
I'm gonna take the Bush Leaguers.
Ah, there he is. Anthony.
I can do my first pick.
Bush Leaguers.
Bush Leaguers by $1 billion.
I'm going to go with the Castaways to cover, but Bush Leaguers to win the game.
Hey, me too.
Henry.
I took the Castaways.
I'm also taking the Castaways. Lock it. Plus 7.5.
Castaways.
Who you missing tonight?
It's gonna get dicey around 10:52.
Eddie, Doyle, Perone.
I'm sticking with the
where's Eddie?
Castaways.
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't hear?
Yeah.
We haven't had Perone
Heard he's
for,
getting
like,
engaged tonight.
We haven't had Perone since the first game, though, so.
Yeah. Eddie and Doyle hurts.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've seen what skeleton squads could do. It's not much, but every now and then they.
Hey, anything can happen. As Sean Biggs says, anything can happen on any given Monday,
Any given
Wednesday, Friday,
Friday.
and Sunday.
That's right.
Well, that field don't look too good, so I don't know about.
It's good. We'll play.
Game 2 of the night.
Looking hot.
And throw a little
Phlegm,
dirt.
I don't have any.
Dig it out from the dugout.
Phlegm plus 8.5 versus the Shockers. Phlegm
Like you always say.
plus 8.5 versus the Shockers. We'll go this way. Billy, who you got?
I took the Shockers.
I'm going with the Shockers also.
Greg.
I'm also going with the Shockers.
You know what? Flems.
Nice.
8.5. Get it done.
I'll take the Shockers.
You're just changing all your picks.
I don't know if
boy.
Murphy's here tonight,
He's
but
here. You're welcome.
I'm gonna take. You took the Shockers. I'm gonna take the Phlegm.
I will be taking the Shockers.
There's a fucking surprise.
Is it? Here's one for you, fuck sticks. Goons plus 7.5 versus the Corp. I'm taking the Goons,
You always take the Goons.
but they're not a favorite.
Erroneous.
I am taking the Corp.
I'm going to take the Goons.
Corp by a million.
I'm gonna take the Corp.
You didn't seem sure of yourself, even as you were
I said
saying.
Goons money line in the chat. I was wrong.
I'm going with the
Keeping
Corp.
track of this, Billy, because I'm changing my picks.
Okay. Yes, I am.
What'd you say, Bags?
I'm taking the
Corp.
Oh God,
I'm taking the Goons.
there he is. So those are tonight's. Now, what are we looking for? Anything special tonight?
Yeah, the field's a fucking mud puddle.
Well, we'll figure
It'll be
that
nice
out.
for the
Close your
10 o'clock
asshole.
game.
Yeah.
You can pat it
I don't know if
down
we're gonna be able to
nicely.
get the 10 o'clock game.
We're gonna get rained out in the 10 o'clock game, man. If the 10 o'clock game gets rained out, the Corp has the 10 2:30
I
yuck
feel it.
mouth on the
Ooh,
11th.
I'm
yum.
not gonna lie, I
Oh,
feel it in my joints
jeez.
already. We're getting this rain soon. I feel it.
What are you, 85?
I feel it right in my my left kneecap.
He's over there praying so hard for
Oh,
fucking
yeah, I'm gonna dance.
I'll tell you this though, it ain't gonna rain before
Hey, yo, what?
7:30.
Yeah. Hey, yo, what? Yeah.
You gotta fix the field. Put him in a coffin.
Bush leaguers are over there right now.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Wait, are they there?
He got me too.
Got him.
Charlotte, I need to borrow your glove tonight.
I need you to die.
You can use my glove. I'll give you my glove.
Yeah, fuck Greg.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, when Greg picked me up, I hope he hit a tree on the way down here. I was fucking praying for it. And Greg lived.
You're not that lucky.
Me, not so much. I was hoping he win.
So wait, do we want to do our discussion points or Monday and Wednesday's picks first?
No, let's do the pick 'em all.
Well,
Pick 'em
Sunday
all.
the Relics play. No rare Sunday, no games. The Relics
We
are
can bring
taking
that
over
up
the...
afterwards.
Oh, that's a talking point.
That's
I want
fine.
to make a spread for that game.
Relics by 6,000 over the Cakes.
Yeah,
at
home
home.
field.
Why? The Cakes just beat Fulton.
I was
That's
about to
true.
say,
Don't care.
Hey, anything can happen.
on
Cakes
any
aren't
given
bad.
Sunday.
Cakes. Cake this.
I'm taking the Cakes.
Cakes plus 5.5.
Relics. Book it
Do
to
I
the
gotta-
moon.
Do I gotta write this one down?
No.
Okay.
I'm taking the Cakes plus 5.5.
I'll give you a cake plus.
Relics
5.5.
are... The bats aren't going.
They're a defensive team. They win low scoring affairs.
Fucking cake eater.
I like cake. I like eating cake. I'm not
You know
gonna
what?
lie.
Let them eat cake.
But
I like ice cream cake.
Ice cream, that's my favorite.
Butt
Hands down
cakes.
my favorite. With the chocolate crumbles in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
Oh,
little- I'm a fudgy the whale kind of guy.
Oh,
Oh.
I love Fudgy the Whale, too.
Fudgy the Whales.
And with the fudge in the middle when it
Right.
melts.
These are you're describing a
We
standard
should do a
ice cream
food-
cake.
We should do a food podcast.
We already did that.
Yeah,
with-
You
We've
should
done
try and eat
1,000
an
of them.
entire Carvel cake.
Without it, 100% I could.
That's like the gallon challenge.
I would
100%
die-
I think
In
I
how
could.
long, though? How much time
An
would you
hour?
give him?
No,
An hour?
45.
I would die of internal
30.
bleeding.
I say split the difference, go
I would
40.
have to take Imodium before because I know
40
I just
minutes to
destroy
eat.
my asshole.
No.
But I get to buy the cake.
pets.
Yeah.
Not the
pets.
what number of the individual, like small cakes, like a
No, like
regular
a
size.
fucking
puss.
your fudgy cake.
No.
Well, no
fucking
nuts.
puss.
I can't eat nuts.
No, the,
That's debatable.
the one you just described. The
Yeah.
vanilla chocolate ice cream,
Yes.
crunchies in the middle,
Yes.
A little
frosting on the
fudge.
front.
That's Fudgy the Whale.
And
Not
I said
getting
on
a
the
fudgy
top,
the
the
whale.
hot.
It's
top of
not
the
Fudgy
thing.
the Whale.
And on
Fudgy the Whale has the...
I want
Fudgy
a
the Whale is
tiered
literally
cake.
a whale.
But then I want it on the top, the
circular
writing.
cake.
I want you to die as the writing on it.
No, it's gonna say, "Oh, you didn't hear." All right,
I think I can do it.
So next week, let's pencil that in.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right, next week we have a Carvel challenge coming at us.
All right.
Gross.
Greg,
That'll
bring your
ruin your week.
webcams.
I like this. Yeah, we'll get
I
the
gotta
cam.
take
We
them
gotta
out
set up
there.
the cameras for this
I'll
one.
bring Imodium. Kyle
Yeah.
update.
No pets.
Call it
I will
back,
not
dude.
be in
Better.
attendance.
But don't give his wife the link.
Nah, she'll want to see this because she knows I'm fat as fuck. And I'm
Oh,
a
she
cow.
knows. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I mean, she lost all the weight, and I fucking ballooned to fucking a blimp.
Yeah, you look
I looked like
terrible.
AJ Harrison a year ago. Horrible.
And 7 inches shorter.
Yeah.
Not what it matters, though.
Okay.
Sorry, AJ.
Okay. All right, let's do the rest of the picks for this week. Obviously, no
His new
game.
nickname's the Hinden Turd.
I like it.
You don't know what the Hindenburg is?
I know what it fucking is. I get the analogy of saying I'm a fat as a blimp
Okay.
that crashed and died and killed a lot of people. I get it.
Not that many people died.
Oh, the humanity.
Damn it, Beggs.
All right, see yourself out.
Me?
But wait, then come back for the cake challenge and then leave. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna leave that one behind. Let's get into. There's no game Sunday, obviously. Good luck to the Relics.
Happy birthday, America.
Monday night,
Fuck.
Bockers -2.5 versus the Shockers. Surprisingly, I will take the Bockers.
Man.
I will take the Shockers.
Shock and awe, baby.
It's gonna be hard for the Shockers to beat the Bockers twice. I'm going the Bockers.
Shockers by a lot.
What's the spread again?
17.
-2.5. Bockers -2.5.
Oh, Bockers the favorite. Oh, I like it.
I'm going to go with the Bacchus this time around.
I took the Shockers.
Okay.
When is this? Monday?
Monday night.
It's a good game.
8 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
Gary, you hear that? 8 o'clock.
Not 8:20. Not 8:30. 8 o'clock GBC. BGC.
Barry Goat Club.
Barry Goon
Great-
Clubs.
Great fucking great whatever.
Barry Goat Clubs. Anyway, another big game Monday night, 9:30. Corp versus the Bush Leaguers. And this one's a pick'em. Starting with Billy. Fuck him.
Bush Leaguers.
Jesus Christ, Billy.
It's called AIDS.
Isn't there like a cough button? Like
Bags.
Yeah, I muted.
Guess if you got there was a pandemic.
What's this game again?
Bags. Corp,
Pick 'em,
Corp
pick 'em.
Bush Leaguers pick'em.
Bush Leaguers.
Bush Leaguers.
Corp.
Go with the Corp.
Corp.
As long as Alex.
I'm taking the Corp
No
as well.
favorite here, right?
Classic.
We usually split the season.
Classic matchup last Sunday. The Corp get him this time at nighttime. Corp.
Before we go forward,
Oh my god, he was having a heart attack. Didn't know anything.
Z Money on Twitch said, "Who's representing us in the pie eating contest tomorrow?"
Not me. We're not even talking about Bannon and Sand, Zach. Why don't you take your nap?
What pie eating contest?
There's a blueberry pie eating contest. All right. Let's
No, but there's strawberry too. I hear.
Oh my god, enough already. with
Doesn't
this.
he have a friggin' flange to tighten or something?
I'll pass.
I'll stay. Wednesday this week, we have the Bush Leaguers +4.5 versus the Bombers. I will take the Bush Leaguers. Suck on that one, Anthony.
Hello.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Bombers.
Chris.
Bombers.
Bombers.
The Bush Wookiees.
That's my brother-in-law's team.
Bags.
Bombers.
Henry.
I took the Bombers.
Danny.
Mike's not on.
Yeah.
I was confused.
I took the Bombers.
There he is. That's a long drop.
I don't know how you pick against the Bombers right now.
You can't.
Because eventually the shoe has to drop, right?
No.
They're just going to run the table again?
Maybe.
Until they run into the Goon Buzzsaw in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Sure. Whatever you sleep.
I gotta tell you, this Goon team needs to come back down to reality.
I know they need
a hurting.
They need. I think the Corp need to put them back in their place tonight.
The 10-1 beating we got from the Sharks wasn't reality?
No.
We probably need more. A little bit more.
Gotta be immersive.
Like
When-
a 15.
Wednesday, 9:30, Sharks -3.5 versus the Shockers. Alex.
Shockers.
Sharks.
Damn it.
In your face, sucker! Greg is gesturing Sharks.
Smells like
Sharks.
Chisholm.
I also took the Sharks.
I will also take the Sharks.
Good luck out there, buddy.
Who took the Shockers? Just me?
Yep.
Nice. I'll take it.
Uh,
What,
Bobby might have. O'Shea might have.
I was about to say, Kevin
Bobby
did,
died.
Bobby did, and
Bobby
O'Shea
took
did.
the Sharks from beyond the grave.
Okay.
He
Oh, wait.
sends his picks from beyond the grave.
We forgot to get the people who weren't on.
He's become
Yeah,
very
we don't care about
spiritual.
them.
We saw a Thresher in
You
front
got
of his
him.
house. His former
Oh,
house.
we got him.
The
Symbolized.
and I
Right.
think that covers.
That covers all our picks, the upcoming games. Good luck to all teams involved. And we got a couple talking points here. And someone mentioned Ban in the Sand, this pie eating contest. Apparently, there's a pie eating contest tomorrow for you people 17 and over.
a celebratory cream pie.
17 under.
17 and over. 17 and under for the hula hoops. 17 and over for the
Nothing
pie
like
eating contest. We don't want these
celebrating
kids choking on blueberry or strawberry pie.
Yeah.
Wait, it's
Not
blueberry?
cream?
No, it's probably just gonna be whipped cream, right?
No. Like Kathleen
It's
posted
legit
pictures buying
pies?
pies, like actual
feels like
pies.
if it
It sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
It
You
sounds
gotta
like people
eat-
gonna be throwing up in
Yes.
the sand.
That's why it sounds like a
Is
disaster
Timmy
waiting to
Harrison going?
happen.
Because then I'll take him.
No.
Oh, you didn't hear?
Oh.
If Brian Farmer enters the pie eating contest, I will take him.
Over under 9.5
Johnny B
pies.
enters the pie eating contest. I don't think Johnny B.
I think it's one pie whoever eats it the fastest.
I've been known to dabble with
Oh,
a pie.
it's a speed.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
sprint.
speed pie.
It's a sprint.
Fur pies.
Are these gonna be?
I'll give you a
Are these
speed
pies
pie.
gonna be warm or just?
Room temperature. Room temp.
98.6?
You can't eat a 98-degree pie. It'll burn your fucking face.
That's
Oh,
not
you
true.
You can eat a pie, though.
Oh,
Guys are
dude.
gross.
Sean knows what I'm talking about.
Okay, so that's Band of the Sands tomorrow, rain or shine.
Bring your slickers.
Who do they got? Who's opening Band in the Sand?
I have.
Yeah?
Isn't it Mother with Goats?
No, they're playing at 3:30.
Isn't that
Then who's the
One
band
man
at
band.
night?
Wine with Sue, and then I thought it's not High Five Swan Dive.
High Five Swan
The
Dive.
zoo.
Thank God
This
it's
is
not
Zoo,
the
yes.
Thank God it's not the Midnight Society.
Off Rickles.
Well, you can't play in the rain.
Yeah, you can. You could.
It's
You play acoustic.
It's electrical.
You can play
You could actually go inside and play.
No one goes to the wharf to sit inside. You go to the wharf to sit inside.
Real bands.
No.
Real bands play in the rain.
We're not a real band.
You ever see the Foo Fighters play in the rain? That's a real band.
With an electric guitar.
Yeah.
Real bands.
Okay, well, I'm not Dave Grohl.
They probably
Yeah, you
sang
definitely not.
"There Goes My Hero" and Cop cried.
What happened to Cobb?
Oh, you didn't hear?
Oh, he's at St. John's Cemetery.
Put him in a coffin.
I put some carnations on his headstone earlier.
Kobe.
Oh.
Carnations on
He finally succumbed to diabetes.
Nah, he's fine. He's
He
alive.
didn't diabetes. He died from diabetes.
He died, I lost it.
Yeah.
He's alive. Cobb, we're sorry.
I'm not.
Yeah.
What is this?
Okay.
Blue raspberry.
Oh my
Cell
God.
pump didn't save him.
Sharing drinks.
It's a pandemic.
Not. I like the first one the best.
But you could get on board with seltzers now.
I'm vaccinated.
Yeah, I could.
Okay.
I want the Delta. I want the Delta
regular-
of COVID tomorrow.
Regular's good.
Delta strain?
Bring it on.
No, this one.
Maybe the Castaways will have the Delta strain, and that's the problem.
Yeah, so
They're
that'll
sluggish.
be our excuse when we come in eighth and don't make the round robin. We had the Delta COVID, and we're just gonna forfeit the season.
All right, let's
Like
merge
that
teams
team in
next.
Mighty
Let's
Ducks.
merge teams next year. Castagoons.
We got the measles.
Guno.
Goonaways.
Castaways got the measles, and they forfeited the
They
season.
forfeited the season.
Oh, God. Have fun at betting the Sand tomorrow, rain or shine. We do have some new looks this year in the league. Sean Baggs is sporting one of them, the new Goon Threads, which, if I do say so myself, are very good looking.
I can't
Red, white,
imagine
and
who
blue
designed them.
scheme.
I feel like I'm wearing fucking swim trunks though.
Yeah, the shorts run big. Nothing's
fucking
perfect. Nothing's perfect.
Fix and jump off here and fly over there.
It has the small
Good
t-shirt
No, he
deals.
couldn't.
You don't think if Baggs had the ability to fly and save those gams, his legs, that he wouldn't fly?
Those gams.
You know how much money you'd save on cabs? If you could fly home.
And bus fare?
My Cankles would really appreciate it.
You made times Cobbs wouldn't have to drive him home shit-faced?
Corp have new uniforms, which I like.
Gross.
I like their hats.
Hats are nice.
That's America.
Very American.
For the 240.
No, but the Corp could be American, but we go American colors, and it's Ricky designed it. Rah.
But you need a flag in the
Well,
top.
we're gonna give
The
you.
flag is on the back.
We're gonna give you shit no matter what, Ricky. That's.
You own it. You own the
I have it
uniform.
on me.
It's on the jersey.
Turn around. Let me see it.
You're gonna make Bags stand. Bags fly. Bags take flight, hover, and spin.
I was gonna say take flight and fuck off.
Oh, this is taking forever.
This is the longest it's been in my
Oh,
life.
there it is.
Oh.
It's not the
I mean, on
American
that
flag.
hat, like
That's
this,
not the
like,
American
this
flag.
This is nice.
It's an adaptation of the American
You
flag.
couldn't do that like the white
it's
with
the fin in
the.
the
I
red
could have.
line.
You know what? Next time, Chris, suck it.
You're going to North
Whip it
Carolina.
out.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah, you don't even live here
I'm
anymore.
a goon for life for the next season. We're probably gonna fold, right? No.
No, we're not gonna fold.
Yeah, Chris is leaving. You guys are folding.
I'm the fucking meat.
You're the glue holding everything together.
Oh yeah,
I
you're
gotta
the
go
meat.
to the field and see what's
Good.
going on.
Get the hell out of here.
Fist me.
Well, we're almost done. If you want to just hang out for 5 more minutes.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Well then
I
fuck
don't
you
see an
too.
ugly mug anymore.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna come over there in a little bit.
Well, stay here.
Come over on you.
Stay here till about 8:30 when I go to the mayor's, then you can go over there.
Who else has new
ten?
uniforms? I know the Packers were getting new uniforms. They didn't get
Don't
them
the
yet.
Sharks have new uniforms?
Sharks have the white uniforms. I guess I like them.
I like him.
I don't mind them. I like
I like the
them.
black better, but I get the white because the black is hot in the summer.
Black don't crack.
That's right.
White does crack.
Greg, can I have a Celtic before you leave?
I'm not leaving yet.
Oh, all right. Can I just have a Celtic?
That's it. That's the only new looks. Well, we have a couple new like
Greg,
love
can
you
I have
all.
a can I have a beer?
former Shockers that now play for the Sharks.
Can you toss me a beer from the cooler over there?
No,
These people are just having random conversations.
Shut
We're
the
on
fuck up, Ricky.
We're on the air.
Ricky, shut the fuck up.
Ricky, shut the fuck
It
up.
always happens anyway. We just tolerate you.
Billy Espo
Dead.
is a good ball player,
Oh, you didn't hear?
and he's hitting the shit out of the ball. I don't know what Aiden Gallagher's doing, but what else? We know Joe C is back with the Packers. He hit the shit out of the ball the other night.
There are no more heavies.
Yeah, I'll take a light.
Andrew Schultz is a new face in the league. Not bad.
He's been pretty good for the
Arrow
Blues so far.
Junior's dude, he's not bad.
Or what?
Arrow Junior,
Who's he play for?
the Buckers.
I don't even know who half the guys on that team are.
Who?
It's Arrow's,
Arrow's
son.
Yeah,
Arrow
but-
Junior.
I don't know which one he is.
He wasn't there the other
I
night.
know his name's
He's the
Aloe.
one. He's the one who looks
I thought
like
it was like
Arrow, but
Aloe
he's younger.
Junior. I did.
Aloe vera?
I did. Thanks,
you?
babe.
No, but if you're gonna get me one, that'd be great.
Bye, Dubs.
Bye-bye.
Toodaloo, motherfucker.
We're 1-3. I have to fix the field. That was Greg.
Greg should be,
That was Greg.
Greg should be walking over there with him.
That was Greg.
So should Billy.
Poor Dubsy looks like a defeated man right now.
Who's
Greg-
got the Mez? What are the castaways of the Mez right now?
Greg wrote that the Goons are still red hot. We'll see how that pans out tonight. We're playing a very good team.
Listen, I think we're going to hit with a good game tonight. As long as our bats stay hot, that's it. And AJ is hot as fuck. Just let him stay hot.
But we are playing the Corp. So hopefully we're talking next week about how the Goons beat the Corp and went to 4-2 and took third place, sole possession. Will it happen? I don't know.
It could.
Greg also wrote that the Castaways are sinking, something we've alluded to several times
That
on this
island
podcast.
is going into global warming.
I get it. That was fucking science.
Greg, you care to comment on it now that Anthony left?
No.
I think Al said it right.
You care to call his leadership into question?
No.
He wants me to play softball. That's a fucking
Horrible,
travesty.
horrible idea.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
wow.
that's delicious.
Why, you're not
Tastes
bad.
great. These might be my new favorite thing to
It
drink.
tastes like
Jizz.
How much sugar is in it?
none, zero.
Get out!
Get
Zero.
the fuck out. Give me this.
0 grams of sugar.
Sugar, yeah.
0
How do
grams
they
in my
do
ass.
it?
They put sodium in.
What other kind of chemicals?
They put
No,
that
there's
shit
only-
in. They
no,
put
there's
in
not that
diet
much
soda.
Look at that. That's not
They
bad.
put the
Just
artificial
drink up.
sweeteners.
I'm not
in.
going to read a whole nutrition label. I
It's
don't know.
gluten-free as well.
Anyway,
Oh god, oh Billy.
before we get out of here, Greg came up with a pretty good idea, I thought. And
He definitely didn't have a good
asked
idea.
the question, now that we have this new field where we're making new memories, and so far my favorite memory is Mike Val getting hit in the face,
That was fucking
which was great. What's your favorite memory at the old field? I have two in mind. They have nothing to do with
Oh, I got
softball,
one.
but it's memories of the field. So if Chris, you want to go first, go ahead.
When Alex got thrown out by Joe because he dropped the ball. Was that you? Oh no, Mike Dumick dropped the ball.
Yes.
and then you
Intentionally-
went
he
into
intentionally
it.
dropped
Yeah,
it
twice in
and
a
then
row.
Alex went berserk, and it was hilarious because I was on the stand
We
and
were
it was
playing
great.
the boom. We were playing the boom.
No, you weren't.
No?
No, Mike
No,
Dumick, you
might
playing
have
the
just been on the
Bombers.
stands.
You were playing the Bombers.
No, it was
Mike
the
Dumick
boom.
was on our team.
We were playing the boom.
You
I don't think
You
it
were
was.
probably just talking to the girls.
Yeah, I was about to say you could have been
I was
in the
single
stands
then.
on the
Fuck
boom.
it. Why not?
That's a good memory. Anyone else?
I would agree with that, but I'm just going to just say a different one just for the sake of conversation is when Mike Burns got thrown out by Sergeant Slaughter and a whole hilarity ensued when Sergeant Slaughter stormed out the field until Mike Burns left the premises.
If he doesn't leave the complex, I'm not coming back.
What I'm on is when Caffrey laid out in that round robin game, hit the floor, the ball popped out of his glove, and Burns caught it barehanded.
Yes, that was
Great game.
amazing.
I think we went on to lose that game. But
Yeah, we did. We lost many a round robin game.
How about Sean Baggs retiring the Yikes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Sean Begg's many walk-off hits.
Good
Not my
memory.
favorite.
My favorite softball memory is Baggs's walk-off hit against the Bush Leaguers. That's my favorite softball memory.
My favorite softball memory was the first time we beat the Bacchus in round robin, and because
With the guns.
the guns. This is like going back like
Yeah,
15
the Goons
years
haven't made
ago.
the round robin yet.
We did last
They
year.
were-
We lost to
yeah.
you guys by
That was
one.
the fourth
By the
place doesn't
skin of
count.
your teeth, you beat us.
But beating
win's
the
a win.
Bacchus,
Damn right.
we finally got over the hump and beat them because we could never beat them, and then we ended up losing to the Bombers, who went on to win their first championship that year.
Damn. Dropping knowledge.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Billy. What's your favorite?
that's
buddy?
it, which is crazy because the
When the
Bombers were in the round
Gladiolus
robin.
go on the field and play the Star Spangled Banner.
What?
Yeah,
This,
it
this,
was
that's over.
Oh my
How about when my favorite is when the Phlegm broke their like 60-game losing streak against the Young Guns.
That was a good game.
Yeah, when
That was a
Eddie
good
Warren
game.
dropped the ball in left field.
Yes.
And of course Frankie. hit
Frankie
it.
Monahan celebrated like he walked it off. Eddie Warren dropped the ball. I mean, there was a base-loaded, no-out jam, right? we
Yep,
got
we were
out of
getting
it.
out of it. That was
We
the
got
that was
out
the play
of
to
it.
get out of it.
And then you guys lost.
So we never should have been in that predicament to begin with.
No, we played
My two favorite non-softball memories. One, we're sitting at the club in the normal spot under the tree.
Oh, I know what
Comes
you're talking
running,
about.
Timmy Feimer across the
Oh
sand
my
that used to be in front of the
God.
Mayor's, goes to jump the fence, clips his foot, goes rolling over the fence. Hilarious.
Was that 2019? It was not that long
It
ago.
It was like 3-4 years ago, I think.
I think it was 2019.
What's the number for the control booth?
867-5309.
No, come on, I want to turn the lights on.
Billy's going to give you the number, like, store it in your phone.
634-5902.
It doesn't work. Right?
718-634-5902.
The phone's down.
5-9.
02.
Phones are back.
Thank you.
Phones are back.
Nice.
Oh, good job.
Took
Amber.
you a week and a half.
Fucking
It took him a week to fucking get
What's
him
your
fixed.
second one,
My
brother?
second one also involves Mike Val. He passed out once on the bleachers. He was drooling.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a
Poured an
good
entire cooler of ice water on him to
still-
wake him up.
there's still
Oh
video
my
of it.
god, it was
There's
fantastic.
still video of it
He was
somewhere.
his drool from his mouth to his chest. It was fantastic. It was fantastic.
Look at the commish doing big things.
All right. Here's two other good ones.
Well, they don't know that we play every.
Yeah, don't.
When we
don't even
won
get me
the
started on
failure to launch Roxbury
Oh, yeah.
Mardi Gras contest
On the field.
on the
that.
field.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that was
and hoisting
fucking
bags up and running
hilarious.
him around the field.
That's a good one.
That's when I was dressed as Kim Jong Un.
Yes.
And then when Timmy Harris split his foot open playing Ultimate Frisbee.
That was on the field. I thought
yeah,
that was on the
that was
beach.
Yeah,
Gross.
that was right here.
It was a night. It was at night.
How do you split your foot open on your other foot?
That the Kim Jong Un. That's when you had the like the water or the air rocket that like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had a good time with that one.
Yeah, that was good. That was a winner.
Projectile
fucking-
dysfunction.
Every
Fucking
costume we do is a
hilarious.
winner.
Depends on who you ask. A lot of good memories on that field, both softball and non-softball related.
Who's the judges here?
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be us.
Well,
We have a lot.
We're hosting it this
No,
year.
I don't
aren't
think we are.
What?
What?
We need to talk about it. There's a lot of things they want us to do. They want us to hire a band.
Right.
They want
All right, let's hire a
like, to,
man.
to march with us. They
Oh,
want,
we'll get a mariachi band.
That's
I'm
fine,
so
but
in.
someone's got to buy. Someone's got to get them.
can-
We got to
Okay,
talk
calm
about
down,
it
man.
first.
That's the whole point of hosting is you upfront the whole
Billy,
cost of the.
I understand,
We got it.
but that wasn't part of the
And
original
candy.
deal.
And candy.
Yeah,
All
We
right.
could do that.
No big deal.
but they also mentioned that we might not host this year.
All
We
right.
might have to
Then
get-
we're done. Take us off the
we
list.
might have to get on the back of the line.
We're
this
done.
year,
Take
which
us
would,
off the
which would
list.
make what us host 6 years from now, basically.
I'm not interested.
We're
That's-
on the back of the
that's-
line?
That's some horseshit if that's true.
Take us right off the
really
list.
depends on who you talk to.
Who are we talking to? Who's in
Meh,
charge of this?
I-
you gotta go with tradition.
I
I
don't
get
like
you
that.
tradition right here.
Meanwhile, they should do the entire thing on the soccer field and and avoid the
should.
dirt completely. But they won't because tradition. It's dumb.
It would be
And,
good on the
and
soccer
there's no
field.
American flag over there.
So we could hang one.
Oh God,
One in
forbid.
that day.
You could look at the one behind home plate.
Yeah, you can have the
Too
person
far away.
stand
Half
there.
the people are in the outfield anyway.
It's too far away.
We're arguing about peanuts.
It's too far away.
And if we don't host this year,
Stick with tradition.
We're not marching.
call
Arguing
it.
about
Call Monica.
peanuts.
Stick with
I
tradition.
gotta remember that
I'll
one.
give you tradition.
Ricky, you're 100% right. The soccer field would be.
I know.
a rhyme.
I know, but it'll never happen because of the traditionalists down
They
here.
should do the races on it
How,
too.
how are we gonna get on the field?
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
The soccer field?
No, this field.
You have to go through the side there. Changes everything.
That's terrible.
It's literally an extra 4 steps, so I understand the Gladiolos bitching for nothing. But whatever.
Wait, do you think a mariachi band would walk that far? and
Yes.
play?
They play in the heat in the subway.
You pay them enough?
all summer.
They play in Guadalajara.
They don't have
Can
to
you
pl-
spell that?
Greg, they don't have to play the entire time. They
Yes.
can play when we stop. We stop 6 times, and then they can play on the road.
True.
And then they can play whenever we tell them to play because we're paying them $100.
You gotta buy a bottle of tequila.
Yeah, we will get a Montezuma, and they can have the revenge.
All right, let's end this podcast.
That was actually pretty good, Greg. Oh yeah, we gotta end.
Let's end the podcast.
I got a game to play. Please stop.
You're not even playing. I'm playing.
That doesn't.
Billy's getting burned tonight.
That doesn't make sense.
Me and Double A are playing. I'm borrowing
You
Alex's
gotta go
book.
stretch.
We would like to thank our loyal listeners, all 5 of you,
And your mom.
and your moms. Happy belated Mother's Days to all.
And
of you.
Billy's motherboard.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
She's always bored.
This has been the SFM podcast. We'll be back next week to recap what goes on this weekend and into next week as we normally do.
Ice cream party.
Chris Healy will attempt to eat an entire Carvel ice cream cake in
He's
40
gonna die.
minutes. Maybe he'll die.
hell?
Oh, you didn't hear. And we'll see how that works out next week as we podcast and he simultaneously eats cake.
Happy
That's right,
anniversary,
no.
Uncle Bob.
And happy birthday to the United States of fucking America.
245.
That's it.